Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
You're up. It's gonna be I'm making progress. I found the burner, breakfast is... Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would an thought, we don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. I will worry until you're gone, and then I'll have total confidence in you. In times of war, a pendant can... Objects have... A pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory. 3. Feed the object. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pen. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless. At least. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember you and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence. Disappear the empty space until I forget. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be. So think of. Let's do. Find an object and that holds a piece of you.
Nothing. I used to see souls everywhere.
What did you choose for smell? I think you can find some. Are you sure you want to use it? Follow your nose.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things. Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost. Sweet wax, honey. How I've tried to save things. Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Oh, I remember it so well. It's not as bad. Not many. We believed it'd be all right. This print, your father, an old deep fear inside of me finally went away, and we saw that everything was going to be okay. Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Waxy, papery, chewable. How I've tried to save things.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the candy. I remember. It was such a, after the candy, and you realized, we talked about this, that by trying it might have been better to just enjoy them in the moment. I'm fine. Let's pick something that looks nice.
Dried mountain flowers. Nothing is ever lost.
So, what did you end up choosing? Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. He was a group. I hoped after he would climb less. Maybe he always wanted to explore. And the only direction to, maybe if someone fell in, he never, but doesn't he? How can such a trace, darling? I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please? Yes, you're right. For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Tinggal
The memory
ku
I'll lose is the one we're forming right now.
pegang yang tidak
I want you to have it
ku
forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home.
Kau ya sampai pero que amé.
Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of this is my. You must promise me never to take the pendant off and never tamper with it. Okay? Then I'm okay. I think it's time to gather them up. I've lost. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There will always be joy on this beautiful morning.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I record it in these pages for you for the future. I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking on a walk with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet. I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known. Last night there was a goodbye party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio. Last night, my friends wrote down their hopes for my trip and tied them to the branches of this tree. the elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions. There are 3 murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work. This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here. This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air. Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it. Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird. We learn to grow cures for maladies from the outside world, even though they seem to be long gone. It's just tradition. Dr. Fumio was an important person, but we also just have a need to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else. This flower means you're in my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
Pate fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1. Before setting up in Kero village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village. That poor baby. Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this. I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known. I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season? right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible. I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon. On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me. Someone was out here alone. One melody is like me out here alone. I can't really live like this. They kept themselves company with music.